right, hey everybody, PJ Riley, Competition Archery Media, out here at the Mathews Pro-Am, Metropolis, Illinois. We're here for another episode of Mathews Shot of the Week, and we have a viewer request here. Jeff Hopkins, Senior Pro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I never got to shoot with you before. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
So Jeff is actually our Senior Pro leader after day one at 6 Up?
6 Up.
Yep. 6 Up. So tell me about this course. I was hearing it was tricky.
Yeah, it's very tricky. It's sweaty, hands slipping in your grip. I mean, it's but long, long and deceptive. Very deceptive. I think I shot 4.8s today. So I shot a bunch of 12s. I was either on or off of it, which is typical MO for me. So, but good day all in all. Just challenging, very challenging. It should be.
So Jeff, when we were doing one of our earlier features, you were on your first target, and I said, "Oh man, these guys are going to. This is an easy course for them."
We started on the easy one.
It didn't go that way. The rest
none
of the way.
Them are easy though. Let me be clear.
Yeah.
When you have to judge the distance, none of them are easy. None of them. I've walked up to 5, 10 yarders before and shot 8s, and we're the boo-boos of all. So it's all challenging.
Well, so Jeff, you've been doing this a long time, and I picked a target that's challenging for me, and I'll ask you lots of questions about it. Let's go take a look at it.
Sounds good.
All right, Jeff, so we have a deer here. I don't know which deer. Which deer is that?
So this is a medium HD,
medium
facing away
HD.
from us.
Okay.
So the 12 ring's real low on the bottom of it, and that's something that jumps out right away on this target. There's not much error, room for error. That's probably about 2 inches from the bottom of the 12 till the 8.5 line. So
gotcha.
Yeah, so a little flirting with disaster down there.
So I picked this one, Jeff, because here's what messes with me. Where we're at in the stake, you have to shoot between these trees. Anytime there's something in front, man, that messes up my yardage guessing. And I mean, I know you can step off to the side.
You can.
To get the distance, but for me, we won't talk yardage, but for me, anytime those things are there, I have something in front, it brings the target
we can
closer.
talk yardage. I mean,
well, not yet.
Well, we're going to talk yardage. I'm going to give you a bad number.
No, but it makes the target for me closer. And I went and shot a practice one on the next range that had some stuff in front, and it was exactly that. I guessed it short.
And you have to step to the side if you can, and if they're ever available, go left or right, and look at it. And then, as far as looking through here, I mean, that's tight.
Yeah.
But I'm shooting the biggest legal error out here, a 27. There's still, I could fit it's bigger than the midsection of the target.
Yeah.
So I'm not intimidated by that.
Right.
And nobody else should be either. But the yardage, what makes, in my opinion, always difficult. All these targets are different sizes, different shapes, the lighting, everything about it. And then you throw on top of it the trees. This place has, Metropolis here has beautiful trees. I mean, big, beautiful red oaks, white oaks, and a lot of big trees. So these targets, because of these big trees, actually look closer than they really are.
Yes, they do.
and so, for me, and I'm sure you want to know, like, how am I going to judge this target?
How do you do it?
And so I go beyond the targets.
Okay.
I don't judge just what's in front, like that tree behind the target.
Yes.
And that really helps when a target's close.
Okay.
Because I think it's human nature when we go practice for this type of stuff. You practice hard targets. Hard targets, and you don't practice many close targets. And not that this is a close target. But I look at what's past, what's in front. I try to find halfway. Where's halfway between myself and the target.
Okay.
And then, generally speaking, you and I are standing here. One of us is going to lead off. It really helps. And I want everybody to know at home, it really helps when you go last or you go third or fourth, in the shooting order on a really tough target. You'll have good arrows to aim off of.
Right.
you're not going blind of being the first one that shoots down there. You get to listen to an arrow. I mean, it's amazing after a while at 290 feet a second, I can look this way and go, well, how far was that? And I'll be within a yard or two sometimes. And that helps. There's a lot. It's not just walking up and, looking at it and going, well, I think it's 45 yards. You really are judging everything that's available. And that's why, and I'm going to hit it head on because that's just who I am. It's like the last tournament. We shot in the dark all weekend in Kentucky. And I walk out there we all did, we walk out in the open field, and historically speaking, I underjudge everything out in the open. That's just me. And so I usually put 2-3 yards on everything when I start the shoot down round on that. I was off 5-6 yards on those targets. And I think I look back on it and it was so dark. The terrain in Kentucky, that is the darkest tunnel. I mean, it's like shooting in a closet with no lights on. And so it's very challenging. Here, the lighting's consistent. We're not shooting in the dark, and not yet anyway, if it gets cloudy. But there's just a lot that goes into it. It's not one thing that you can just look at because every situation's different. You can take this same target and put it out in the open field, it's going to look different.
Oh, for sure.
You can take this same target and put it in trees this size that aren't around these big trees.
Like
it's going to look different.
Tight stuff,
And I've been doing this a long time.
Yes.
I'm proud to say, I guess, it means I'm getting old, that I've shot every one of the ASAs since its inception in the pro class, a pro class. Nice. And so I've never missed one. And even out of all the years that I've shot this, you still make mistakes. And it's the beauty of unknown 3D archery. And everybody said, well, this kind of is a lot like hunting. It is a lot like hunting. You don't a lot of times have time to, hit your rangefinder. And
I didn't last year.
No. And so the reason I got into it, I love the competition side of it with a lot of great people, but also I wanted to become a better bow hunter. The unknown 3D game and archery in general, there's no better way.
That's it.
So,
all right. Well, I think I have a number here, Jeff. Well, I do have a number.
All right.
I'm just going to stick with it.
This is a team shoot, right? You can tell me how far you're going to shoot it for. That way I can try to talk you out of it.
I'll tell you after I shoot it how far I shot it for. Okay.
I couldn't help but look at your sight. You're shooting it for that far?
I am.
Oh my. Good.
I've heard lots of stories about Jeff Hopkins at the stake. Levi has some good ones.
No, don't believe it.
He says, oh, Jeff, get up there. Oh, man, that got there in a hurry or stuff like that.
So you don't mind me asking before you shoot, do you? How much does that camera cost? Is it expensive?
No.
You haven't ever shot one, have you?
I've never hit one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not yet. Today could be my first day.
That number you're putting on there, you might.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Make a good shot, man. I'm actually pulling for you.
Yeah, right. I was told when I came over here, they said, oh, you shooting with Jeff Hopkins? Oh, you can't believe anything he tells you.
Oh, no, come on now. Come on now.
All right. Here we go.
That must have been Darren said that.
Good shot here. Good shot.
Yeah, make a good shot.
I don't care if
But you got good insurance on that camera, right? Okay. All right.
All right. I usually call upper, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna. I just have a feeling.
All right.
Here we go.
Make a good shot, man.
Turn my light off. I thought I turned it on.
Ooh-wee. It looks good. Maybe a little left.
That is just a hair left.
But it looks good, man.
That's a solid 10 though, man.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just over it?
No. Oh, well, you called upper, right?
No, I did not call upper.
I said, I just swore I heard you call upper.
I
You gonna make me shoot through that tree? I don't know if I can get through there or not. So I shot this earlier today, and I think I shot just above it, but I can't remember what I shot it for. There's a lot going on.
But you want some? I'll give you some help on the numbers.
No, I feel pretty good about my number. I'm probably going to shoot it with the same number I shot earlier, whatever I see it for. But
And now, Jeff, can you see lines down there? Can you see?
no, I can't.
Okay.
I'm basically, I've shot this for so long.
Right.
A silhouette shooter. I mean,
Okay.
I when I draw back, I'll be able to see your arrow,
Yeah.
but I won't be able to see rings and all that. And
You
this,
just know where it is.
This is a 10 is your friend target.
Yeah.
You know, literally. And of course, right now I'm going to try to hit the 12 on it, but
So that is, so I forget who it was who said, hey, you don't have to hit all of them.
nope.
And so this is one that you'd say, I'm hoping for a 10, give myself a chance at a 12.
Yeah, this is one that you just hope that you see a good number and it sticks.
Yeah. If you didn't get it, you missed it by the smallest. You're on the top side of it. It's right
Well,
there.
you stay here and I'll go score it.
All right, so Jeff,
I think that's probably where I hit it earlier, the top of it.
it's right there.
There may be a dozen.
These pros are so good. It makes me sick. All right, so Jeff, so there's another crew coming in here, so we don't, but your microphone will pick it. What did you shoot it for?
I shot 46 yards on it.
Oh, I think I shot this exact same.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
Even me chirping in your ear trying to talk you out of it.
Exactly. You know, I heard you say 45 earlier, and I was like, he's messing
Oh,
with
come
me.
on now.
All right, let's go check these arrows out, Jeff.
Yep. Oh boy, looks like a pair of 10s to me.
All right, Jeff. So yeah, just over top of it, 27s. Maybe if you had a 29, you'd got that there.
Yep.
No, but so, you know, we look at the pattern here of shots, and it's
I think I
like-
hit the same arrow holes I did earlier. I hit right there earlier today.
Right there.
I shot a 10 just above it.
Yeah.
So, but you can see I was telling him back there, on the bottom of this, there's not much room for error.
That is scary down
So,
there.
yeah, so-
and a lot of people hit it.
And it kind of lays back, like on this side, if they turn it around the other way, it lays back a little bit.
Yeah.
So you have a tendency to kind of want to hug this shoulder a little bit, at least I do.
So at home, do you have all the targets?
I do.
Okay.
Very fortunate to.
So
yes.
you are able to, I'm guessing that helps you a little bit with
It
as far
does.
as target size.
But also been doing this for 36
Yeah, right.
years, and you know,
Yeah. Jeff, so now we're down away from the shooting line so that people can't hear us. But 46 yards, man.
Yeah.
I
it looks like an ant at 46.
I knew it wasn't 50. I was thinking 45, and I was like, just give me a little bit extra. But yeah, it's good for me to hear, like you, hey, you don't have to hit them all. Because sometimes I feel like you guys just come out and aim at everything.
No, it's not knowing how far they are. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
You know, it's a guessing game, so it's tough stuff.
Does it get easier? 36 years.
No,
It does not.
no, it doesn't, and I don't know. I don't hold as steady as I used to. I don't see numbers as good. But some days, yeah, you walk out and it's like, pat yourself on the back. I'm seeing numbers like I did 20 years ago.
Really?
And holding the bow like I did 20 years ago. But it comes and goes.
All right, Jeff. Well, hey, listen, this was great for me to finally get to shoot with you after
I
all
enjoyed it,
these
man,
years.
very much so.
And I know the folks at home appreciate
Yeah.
your insight and your knowledge. We appreciate your time.
Yep. Thanks.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. Another episode of Mathews Shot of the Week.